All right, welcome to Nubians Hot Topics. And today we're bringing forward to you former judge reveals secrets of America. Former judge reveals the secrets of America. Now, here we go. I want to just say this to get it started. To become a member of the American Bar Association, applicants must have obtained a doctorate in law or the equivalent thereof and passed an examination designed to test the depth of their indoctrination. If they pass, they are required to surrender their American citizenship and swear allegiance to the Queen of England and not the Constitution. This means that all card-carrying American lawyers are foreign agents, which would be liars, traitors, and communists. The privately owned corporations, Federal Reserve System's debt has cleverly been renamed the national debt to suggest that this is the American public debt. However, it is not America's debt, but rather Israel's debt and the private Federal Reserve's corporate debt. And yet we have been deceived into thinking and believing the complete opposite by the corporate slave drivers through their use of patriotic slogans like "This is the cost of freedom." Now, we talk about the Bar Association. We talk about privately owned corporations like Federal Reserve. Why is the Federal Reserve privately owned? Why, when you pass the bar, you denounce your citizenship as an American citizen and pledge allegiance with the Queen of England? All right. If you want more proof, examine the fine print of your savings or checking account contract. You will discover that each time you open one of these accounts, you agree to be responsible for the repayment of the national debt. Now, why would that language ever be included in an application for a checking or savings account if the national debt already was our responsibility? The answer is so that the banks may confiscate your assets without further permission. Pretty clever on their part, if I do say so myself. All right, now, here we go. Would it interest you to know that the FCC, CIA, FBI, IMF, NSA, IRS, OPM, ATF, DEA, NASA, Interpol, HS, which is Homeland Security, and all the other members of the Alphabet Gang are all privately owned corporations, and none of them are or ever has been an agency of the United States Incorporated. The United States government always held some stock in these corporations, but never outright owned or controlled any of them. Their employees receive their paychecks from OPM, which belongs to the IMF, which is the property of the United Nations, which belongs to Israel and the royal and elite class of Europe. Now, all of the alphabet gangs are now the registered property of the United Nations. Registered property of the United Nations. It is no wonder that President Wilson's League of Nations never got off the ground, and that out of 267 nations on the earth, only 71 are members of the United Nations. Leave a comment, your opinion on the matter, and why.
And hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe, and tell us what you think on the matter. Give us your honest opinion.